jungle, jungle, the jungle, the jungle, the jungle, the jungle, the jungle.
And welcome everyone to the NBA on 2K Sports. Brand new season. So glad to have you with us on this journey. With Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson. Joining us from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. Leonard on the wing. George outside. No good on the triple. And so it's Garland who brings up the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. And Doris, the feeling around the league is Evan Mobley could win Defensive Player of the Year multiple times.
You know, PA, I think that's on point. And the reason it is because his effectiveness is not limited to shot blocking. This guy is excellent both on the ball and in help situations. Yes, he blocks a ton of shots, but the fact that he alters even more is as impactful. And he does this all at such a young age without getting into serious foul trouble. Look out, league. Evan Mobley is going to get better and better.
Here's Zubats. And it's slammed in by Zubats.
Oh, what a pretty delivery right there from Russell Westbrook. Nice pass.
The three from Mitchell. Pure from three-point range.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Leonard outside. Three-pointer. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Beyond the arc. That one's good. Garland for three.
That's a great beginning. 3 for 3 from the floor.
Kicks it to George. Pass to Zubats. Ooh, stolen by Allen. Outside Mitchell. On the take. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Well, why did Donovan Mitchell win the dunk contest? Case in point right there.
Inside. Here's Zubats. And it's slammed in by Zubats.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
Pass to Westbrook. Stolen by Mobley. Okoro on the wing. Tries the spin move. Here's Mitchell. Count it. All three of his attempts have gone in. A day like no other. Opening night in the NBA. Doris, what are you most looking forward to this season?
Well, the long, hot summer is over finally. To me, one of my favorite things is watching the rookies. Which of those guys will make an immediate impact? Which guy gets the most time? And then, you know, some second rounders always seem to surprise us. The diamonds in the rough that are perhaps a little more prepared than we thought.
Leonard for three. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Well, Kawhi Leonard pure from the corner. Nice delivery, Kawhi.
Outside Garland. On the wing, Mitchell. Fires for three. It's rebounded by Morris.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Pass to Leonard. Now George. No points yet. Shot clock at 5. Leonard can't get it to go. Garland feeling it out a bit. Now Allen, guarded by Morris. Allen inside. And the layup is good. Allen's got 6.
They have no answer defensively inside.
And there's the foul. It's going to belong to Darius Garland. That's his first foul. And the Clippers will go for a different look here. Pass to Powell. Stolen by Mobley. And pushing it up. Here's Cleveland. Back to Mitchell. Here's Okoro. From behind the arc. That shot off the mark. And we've got 28 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Outside Covington. Here's Mann. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. And he knocks down the first one. Both teams taking 2 shots. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And so it's Mobley with it. He brings it up for the Cavaliers. 7-point differential. Outside Mitchell. Yep, that one's good. 9 points in the game.
This is exactly where Donovan Mitchell wants to be. This guy knows how to finish strong inside.
And we've reached the end of the first quarter. The Cavaliers on top, up 9. And we'll be back shortly. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play. This one has been one-sided so far. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
Well, great play down low. I mean, you expect the defense to adjust, collapse maybe, but that should open up things on the perimeter later in the game.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
Now here's Covington. He's scoreless. Here's George from 20 feet. That's good on the jumper.
And they seem to have found a nice groove here in the second period.
Doris, a tough way for the Cavs to go out last year. Something to build on, though.
Oh, there's no doubt, B.A. This is the first time back in the postseason since the LeBron days. They've improved every year, and the expectation is you take your lumps and you go further the next year.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh? Out to Powell. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. For 3, Covington. Jones grabs the board.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
From deep, Strus. Plumlee pulls down the board. The Clippers trail. George for 3. Can't get it. He's now 1 of 4 from the floor. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Pass to Strus. Let's go with a 3. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell.
Donovan Mitchell showing off that great vision.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, some have called Kawhi Leonard a cyborg, but he said, quote, a coach can't put a battery in your back and tell you to play harder to go win games. You have to have the mindset, and you have to train your body to reach the level that you want to play at, guys.
No doubt, he is always locked in. Thanks, Allie. And we've heard some, like Greg Popovich, say that three-pointers are becoming too prevalent. Doris, you think they overwhelm other parts of the game?
You know what? There is obviously a heavy emphasis on 2 things: three-point shooting and restricted area attempts. I think the feeling is the mid-range has been eliminated, but here's what I know, B.A. To win a playoff series, that mid-range game comes back into play. And again, I go back to the point that I have been consistent about. To me, the game is still in a great place.
Well, Grant, there's one thing Mitchell will always be remembered for by Cavs fans.
Oh, so true, B.A. I mean, 71 points in a game in the 2022-23 season, setting a Cleveland franchise record. And for a franchise that has had so many great players, including the likes of LeBron James. 2-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
Mitchell completes the transition play.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
Batum, right side. Fires the three. Back to Highland. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Just 5 to shoot. Powell outside. Over Mitchell. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. Mitchell.
Making plays at both ends of the floor, and it shows up in the box score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Back to Batum. They shoot again. No luck. They battled on the glass, but they couldn't knock it down. Outside Mitchell. And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it. Well, if you're the Clippers, are you out looking for the next young star grid?
Possibly, BA. I mean, 5 of their top 6 scorers last year were over 30 years old. So they may need more production from your young guns to be a consistent contender.
Here's Leonard. And the dunk by Leonard.
Boy, Kawhi Leonard flashing a little flare right there. We think of this guy as more surgical, but that was pretty.
Now here's Garland. To the inside. Strus. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
Here's Leonard. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. At the conclusion of this one, they're off to Brooklyn where they'll face the Nets. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just one game. Now here's Garland. Here's Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Their system is running smoothly, and the gap on the scoreboard is widening.
You do like that the offense is humming along. They're putting in the effort to distance themselves.
He's off on the first.
I think one thing you love about Kawhi Leonard, this guy never gets too high, never gets too low, but he is the ultimate competitor because he competes at the highest level regardless of the situation.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. The Cavaliers on top, up by 16. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And so it's Garland who brings up the ball for Cleveland. Pass to Allen. Oh, George with a steal. It's 2-on-1. And here's Leonard. It's George on the wing. It's good. And the assist that time from Leonard. George has got 5 points.
Yeah, can't leave any room for Paul George outside. He will deliver from deep.
You know, over his career, Paul George has racked up more than his fair share of accolades, Grant.
Well, he's a fixture at All-Star Weekend, that's for sure. Now, he's made the All-Defensive team more than a few times. He's had an outstanding career.
Back to Garland. The teardrop. And that's 2 points on the layup. He's got 5.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
The kick out to Morris. And there's the foul. It's going to belong to Darius Garland. That's foul number 2 for him. Leonard looking over the floor. Nice balance from Kawhi Leonard there.
Excellent execution coming out of the break. They've taken 3 shots and made 3 shots.
And the foul called on Karis LeVert. That's his first foul.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Third quarter of play with just over 1.5 minutes gone by. George, right side. Back to Leonard. Kicks it to George. From downtown. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
LeVert, left side. Outside Garland. 5 to shoot. And it's Cleveland with another.
Well, if you're a point guard like Darius Garland, at his size, you've got to be able to get into that mid-range bag. Very well done.
Leonard for 3. The Cavaliers pull it in.
And that's their first miss after hitting 4 in a row to start the half.
This Clipper squad is quite the mix of players, Doris. Potentially the mix to make a run.
I mean, certainly you need seasoned veterans that can still get it done and young guys who can contribute. They've got both of those things and incredible depth. For the Clippers, to me, it's about one thing. How healthy are your stars?
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, BA, well, the Cavaliers are one of the best young teams in the league, and it's up to their point guard, Darius Garland, to help distribute. He said, quote, "We have so much talent on the floor. I just try to get my big fellows the ball so they can stay active and work for us on the defensive end as well." That's the game within the game right there, Brian.
Yeah, he's got the right idea. Good stuff, Allie. Thank you. Outside, Highland. Allen brings a double team. Batum outside. Plumlee a screen. Back to Powell. Floats one. Batum shot is off.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Garland, no good. And Grant, you watch Darius Garland. It often looks like he's a step ahead out there.
Well, he's got a great natural feel for the game, BA. I mean, on the ball, he makes quick reads, and he'll create for himself and others. Off the ball, he always seems to be in the right spot and ready to fire.
Coming onto the floor for
Unforced turnovers. They'll drive your coach insane.
Donovan Mitchell.
5 on the clock. Here's Martin. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over.
Cleveland ball.
And so it's Cleveland with it. 17 points was their biggest margin. .110 left in the third quarter. Here's Garland. Batum pulls it in.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
And Bones Highland gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Damian Jones. Evan Mobley.
51 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Garland. Got it. Garland's got 6 points in the quarter.
Tremendous balance and body control. Darius Garland, no stranger to finishing inside.
Here's Batum. Off the mark, and the drought continues.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Now here's Garland. 9 points in the game. Just 5 on the clock. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. Jones' shot is good.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
And so it's Cleveland. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Up top, George. Pass to Zubac. Back to George. No luck on that one. Jones with some nice D. And so it's Jones who brings up the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. A 17-point lead, their biggest. Now here's George. Mobley grabs the board. Zubac with the steal. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Yeah, if you allow Zubac positioning near the cup, look out. This is what you can expect.
Mobley on a screen. Down low. Great D that time from Zubac.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
George with it. Out to the right wing. 6 to shoot. 4-3.
Boy, the lateral quickness of Donovan Mitchell. What a solid defender.
Outside Garland. Mobley outside. From deep, Mitchell. And another miss by Cleveland. George with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. And the jam by George.
Once Paul George has the first couple go down, now he knows he's cooking, and it's going to be a long night.
Pass to Jones. To the middle. Outside for Mitchell. Launches a 3. It's rebounded by Morris.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Kawhi attacking. Here's George. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
You see, Paul George just understands how to use his length and his size. He is such a tough cover close to the basket.
George hits them both. And you look at this new in-season tournament. What are your thoughts, Grant?
So, B.A., I do think they've created some meaningful incentives to motivate players and teams. So, you know, it's worth trying, and I'm anxious to see how the fans ultimately embrace it.
Cleveland calls timeout. from the sideline. Let's catch up with Allie.
Hey, team, I was able to catch the message that J.B. Bickerstaff was giving to his team. He told his guys to stay after it, to not get complacent and lazy with this lead. He wants them to keep adding to it. We'll see if they're able to do it, guys.
And Allie, thank you for that. To the left wing. Here's Rubio. And he hits the jumper. Rubio's got his first bucket in this one.
I tell you, so good at maintaining composure on the pick and roll. Rubio decides to take that one himself.
And he comes up with a bucket.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
Outside Rubio. Drains the triple. Rubio's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, you want to stay on balance and in control. Ricky Rubio, nice catch and shoot.
They've got time on their side here, Grant.
And if they're smart, they'll milk the clock a little.
And it's Allen who slams it home.
He slams it home and gets some extra camera time chilling on the rim.
Yeah, he did spend a little time up there, didn't he? Leonard, a threat from deep.
Well, there you see Paul George as a facilitator. He can create his own, or he can get somebody else open.
And the basket by Rubio. And the Cavaliers lead by 15.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Cavaliers.
They had excellent production from the bench.
This team has strong depth, and in this game, it showed.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And having this win on the books might give them a little mental advantage the next 2 times these squads meet.
And what a huge performance it was for Jared Allen.
He didn't miss out on much of the action tonight. He was magnetized to the ball and did everything he could to contribute for his team on both ends of the floor.
A minute 29 left to play in the fourth. Pass to Zubac. Ooh, stolen by Allen. To the paint. Out to Rubio. Back to LeVert. Here's Wade. From deep. Leonard pulls down the board. Here's Westbrook. Can't get it to fall.
Boy, he did everything right till he got to the rim. He needs to finish that.
To the middle. Here's Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
Now here's LeVert. Pass to Rubio. And the shot goes down.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level. Boy, that one was not easy. Every once in a while, you just make a tough shot.
LeVert. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And the Cavaliers lead by 19.
Now, there's a reason Karis LeVert shoots well from the field. This guy is great at picking great opportunities.
The shot from 20 feet out. And so it's the Cavaliers taking care of business in this one. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
That concludes the first game of the NBA.